Just wanted to check in and talk about some stuff that's been going on with me. Sometimes it's hard to be vulnerable, but we also can help each other so much when we are vulnerable and we aren't feeling strong. One of the things I've been struggling with is mold toxicity for several years now. In 2020, I was diagnosed with cancer by the Moffitt Center. I have since found out that it's mold toxicity. They called it mycosis fungoides. Or Cesare syndrome. It started with a skin rash and like a sunburn and a bunch of other symptoms. The main thing it affected was my brain, which is the scary part. Since then, I've lived in several different houses. About 80% of the houses in Florida, I have come to find out have a mycotoxin producing mold of some sort, black mold, aspergillus. There's a lot of different mycotoxin producing molds. About 25% of the population has the mycotoxin sensitivity. And basically, what happens with mycotoxins is kind of the same thing as histamines, but they do affect us differently. When I get full of histamines because of an allergy, I have a lot of allergies. It makes my skin itch, it makes me feel crazy, but my brain is okay. With mycotoxins, it goes straight to your brain and my brain shuts down. And it also blew out my thyroid and my metabolic system and a lot of other things. But the thing that scares me the most actually is the brain stuff. And also, generally speaking, I'm a pretty charismatic person, and the fatigue, the feeling of just not wanting to do anything, laying in bed in the fetal position, telling myself from the inside, hey, it's time to get up and do something, when I'm like that go-getter that loves to multitask and I can't even get my executive functioning going. So anyway, I wanted to share about this because I've learned a lot about it. I've helped people remediate their houses during the hurricane. I feel really passionate about this subject. If you have any of those symptoms, because it is really confusing and Western medicine really doesn't acknowledge this phenomena. A lot of people in the US are suffering from different stuff like Lyme disease and mold toxicity and getting misdiagnosed. If you're having fatigue, you feel like you're having a really exceptionally terrible menopause experience, because that's what I thought was happening. Everything kind of hit at once. But fatigue, brain fog, digging for words, having trouble getting my brain to fire, joint pain, swollen, just inflammation everywhere, feeling like my brain's on pause, stuff like that. Um, those are some of the symptoms. Everybody presents a little bit different. I have found ways to get the mycotoxins out of my body. It's taken some trial and error and a lot of expense, meeting with functional doctors and taking supplements and stuff. There are a lot of support systems on Facebook, and there's a lot of books on the subject. So lots of YouTube videos, but it is confusing because there's a lot of different alternative treatments. I'm going to be making more videos about this because the passion for helping people that are suffering from this, a lot of people just think that they have they're getting an autoimmune disease, and that they just are going down and need to go down. But I have gone down and come back and stood back up a million times now with this mold thing. I'm glad that my body's kind of like a human filter. It lets me know when things are toxic. I definitely know when I've got biotoxins building up in my lymph nodes, and I know how to get rid of it now. Thank God. But I wanted to put myself out there because if we don't talk about these things, then we don't know how to deal with them and we don't know where to go for help. So if you happen to be struggling, you need support, give me a call. I'm also starting to specialize in testing and remediating houses. So if you do have the sensitivity and you need to buy a home or sell a home that you think might have issues, I've become an expert in the field for this. Be well, be happy, be peaceful, and good luck. My number is 727-423-4209, and I just wanted to put myself out there. I'm going to make more videos like this with more details. If you're interested and you need to know about something, just shoot me a text or give me a call.